Hello everyone, Mind, Body, Spirit, that's my name on the Facebook. And today, sorry, I completely forgot. Quantum healing, intuitive healing, whatever you would like to call it. Okay, so welcome everyone warmly. If you just are new, you're listening this after, as okay, just leave me some comments below and leave me your opinion, perspective. Anyway, how you can see the spirituality. So what does the spirituality mean for you? Okay, so I would like to bring you a little bit closer today. Let's go talk about what does spirituality mean. Okay, what does spirituality mean? Because so many people just only saying, I'm spiritual person, I'm spiritual person, I'm spiritual person. And you can easily lose inside this, isn't it? So let's go dive in. Okay, let's go. I love that word. Let's go dive in. So we're going to just only experience a little bit. If you've got a different perspective, let me share. Please share below so I can always see. I'm always happy to see your different perspective. That's why I'm just only recording this video. That's why I'm going to live. So having the interaction with you. I don't care what kind of the interaction, what kind of the knowledge, information you would like to bring it. It's always, because the knowledge is vast, knowledge is infinitive. So you've got your own knowledge, so please share it, please share it. So let's go dive in. So what does the spirituality mean? Okay, from my perspective, the spirituality is something inside you. So you can born with it. Even if you think you're not a spiritual person, definitely you're a spiritual person. Okay. I had a few clients and they've been saying, I'm not spiritual, the spirituality is not for me, and that's a long story and I have to go dive in, I have to learn a lot of things, etc., etc. But it's completely not true, because they are spiritual people who are taking care of themselves, who are releasing a lot of trauma, a lot of low vibration, dense energy from inside them. So the spirituality from my perspective, and also I know of a few people, but let's go talk about my perspective, is something you're born with it. We all born with that stuff, okay? But the spirituality, you can experience that up and down. So you've got that two motions inside you. You've got the dense energy and you've got the light energy inside you. So without the dense, the light couldn't exist. Without the light, the dense couldn't exist. So the light need to give the dense energy a little bit shiny, so that the dense energy will be dissolving. And opposite, the dense energy couldn't exist without the light, etc. So this is the, so if you don't experience upside down in your life and you're just only pretending that's enlightenment, you are bypassing. But I would like to talk a little bit more around the bypassing later on. So the spirituality definitely is, it's your nature, it's a human nature to be a spiritual person. So you can experience a lot of ups, a lot of downs, you're dealing with a lot of struggle and the issue during the day. So that's the spirituality. But you have to also remember, you don't allow yourself to stay longer, okay? Stay longer and anchor yourself in that dense energy. Just only find the solution, find the reason, find that pain, where does that come from, and just only move it on, move it on, move it on. This is the kind of the spirituality everyone's supposed to experience from my perspective as an intuitive quantum healing soul. So because without, like I said, without the light, the dark couldn't exist. The dark couldn't exist without the light. So for example, if you've got a dark room and you're going inside a dark room and you couldn't find, I don't know, let's see, the watch. Okay, I don't know why the watch came. The watch. So you've got a torch and you need to switch on that torch. You've got that light and you're going to find that watch, isn't it? That's the same way as the human being, as a human experience we've got on the planet Earth as a soul. So if you would like to break something, if you would like to break kind of the patterns in your life, habits, you would like to heal your trauma and different wounds, you need to have that torch, isn't it? You need to have that sparkle inside you, or you need to have that tools inside you. As a spiritual beings, you've got that tools inside you already, but you need to unravel. So taking that torch and taking that light and searching in that room, where is that watch? Where is that pattern? I need to break it. And then finally you've got this. So this is the spirituality, and the room is going to be brighter and brighter and brighter. Then you're going to find the switch on the wall, and you're going to switch it on, and everything is blooming and glowing, and ta-da, and you are new self. You found yourself. So that's how I can see the spirituality. Okay, you have to have a dark side, and also you have to have the light side. The same, you have a feminine energy inside you, you've got a masculine energy inside you. Yes, and also you've got the shadows and you've got the brighter things. So everything is for the reason, everything is working beautifully together. But as long we know, we're aware, as long we're not bypassing the spirituality. So definitely you are watching me, you're a spiritual person. Everyone who is watching my video and who following me, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. But you are so spiritual, you are so awakened person. Because the awakened person is not the person just only going to the yoga classes and saying and Namah Shivaya. That's beautiful words, that's beautiful mantras. But as long you allowing yourself to patch out also the low vibration energy, I mean the struggle, anxiety, depression, frustration, anger, what else? You can name it, isn't it? That's a human experience. We need to that experience, because if you don't experience that shadows, if you not integrate that shadows, if you don't want to give love and peace for that shadow, your light want to be brighter. I would like to say that a vision came to me now, the candle. So when you light the candle, the tiny spark, but when you allow the dense energy just dissolving, integrating with your light, then the candle will be glowing and blooming, and will be just only the flame will be so much higher, and they are bigger and bigger and bigger. So we need to allow that dense energy. We need to allow that energy, dense energy, came too close to us, and you need to come say, what would you like? What do you want from me? Where's my space? Or where's my, what kind of the part of me needs to be healed now? Did I miss something? So see that shadow, see that trigger points if somebody is going to give you, see that as a gift. I know it's really difficult to say gift, but see that stuff and just only allow to come closer, invite on the table, to the dinner table. Just give that imagination, okay? Just imagination. And then ask so many questions. Where I come from, what would you like to say to me, and how I can heal, and etc. And keep carry on asking those questions, because as long you're going to asking the question, the answer will be given already for you. Maybe not arriving yet in your reality, but believe me or not, at the end of the day, you can see that stuff. I love that phrase, at the end of the day. If you don't know how to do it, I'm here. Reach me out. But anyway, you can start writing down, you can start journaling that questions, and answer will be arriving. That's happened for me so many times. I'm still doing that stuff as well. So I mean, we are constantly in the healing process. We are constantly, so there'll be a healing process, big healing, small, it depends, definitely depends like that, okay? But we need to allow those two energies just come closer and just give they perspective each other. So the shadows give you the perspective for the light, and the light giving the perspective for the shadow is something new I'm sharing with you today. You are so blessed. Yes, and then at the end, they're going to merge each other, and they're going to love each other, because they found that's kind of the like a sisters, siblings. They didn't see a long time, and then they need to forgive them. They need to forgive. So the light need to forgive the dark, and the dark need to forgive the light, and then they'll be united. They'll be go straight away through the light. So there will be won't any more bypassing in the spirituality if you're going to integrate that stuff inside you straight away. Because you can see, if you're not going to integrate that stuff inside you, you can create a lots of my goodness, chaotic energy inside you, lots of dense energy, and you will be completely fed up, you'll be feeling that burnout, and you'll be feeling lots of frustration. You need to allow, don't bypass. What I mean bypassing, spiritual bypassing, I mean shutting down that energy, just only removing that energy, and just only pretending that energy doesn't exist. So lots of people in the spiritual practice, they're doing good, they're doing great. Of course, I'm so happy for that. I'm doing as well. But if that dense energy arising inside you, because for example, someone is going to trigger something inside you, they're saying, or for example, that's the easy word, I won't be wearing this stuff today. And why did you wear that things today? For example, why did you wear that dress today? I won't be wearing that dress today. And that something is going to trigger inside you. I can tell you why, okay, if you don't know. That's as simple, isn't it? But it's really triggered. If you've got a wound inside you because your mother or father or someone closest to you when you were a child been telling you what you're supposed to wear, how you're supposed to look like, okay, that's, or maybe all the time they've been just only saying, commenting, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't wear that like that, or maybe you can't be dirty, or just only kind of that things. Definitely in your adulthoods, that trauma, that trigger points will be bleeding inside you. Okay, I'm some bleeding. That would be a wound inside you. And remember this, because sometimes we unconsciously triggered, definitely unconsciously. So our subconscious mind sometimes is going projecting back, or sometimes when you're aware enough, when you open enough, you can stay and you can go deep inside you, and you're going to start thinking, oh, is that mine or is that theirs, or is something from my life, is, and etc. You need to have a time for yourself. You need to reflect, who is that stuff? Is mine? If that trigger you, definitely is yours. If you overreact, if you react emotionally, that's definitely yours, okay? If you don't react, that means your wound, your trauma is healed. So you're not bypassing anymore, because you are stepping forward. So that would be day karma. So what is day karma? That's day. You don't have to deal with that stuff. That's day life, that's day stuff. Okay, so we've done that stuff. So that's the bypassing. So you can't bypassing your spirituality awakening. So allow all the emotions come through you. I know, it's not really easy. I know. 2 days ago, I've been experiencing that stuff as well. I've been feeling the low dense energy around me. But this time, I just only found the tools, beautiful tools. So that energy didn't go through me, even didn't stay in my tummy. Definitely not. I just only felt it around my tummy, like a kind of the vibration tingling. That's a tiny small bulb was just only around my tummy. But I didn't do that. I didn't allow them. I just only asked them, what do you want? You're not mine. Just only go back to the source of the energy. Go back to the God. If you believe in God, go back to the universe. If you believe in the universe, whatever your beliefs are, I don't care. Just only send to the beautiful, pure light, pure love energy. So, because that's a lost energy, that's a lost, probably soul, you have to send it back, and that will be transmitted for the good. So definitely, so I had a compassion for that energy, because that's completely lost. Somebody sent it, and somebody just only throw it, and I said, no, you're not mine. Because what I've done before, I've done all the old work. I just only ask a lot of questions. Is it mine? How did I feel today? Is any situation from my past, maybe that's triggered something, or maybe some word somebody told me today, and etc, etc, okay? And then I just only figure out, no, it's not you. You're not mine. Just only go away. I don't want you. I don't want you. You're not belonging here. I've got a beautiful, fantastic life. So I don't want you. Yes, so that's the bypassing. So you need to start healing yourself. You need to start asking yourself, how many times I'm just only suppressing that emotions, suppressing. So now probably when you go to that, like I said, the yoga classes, or some, you can see the people on the event retreats, this like the peace and love, and that's beautiful. But also we need to see another side, isn't it? Because anyway, you are the soul, you are the light being, Okay, star seeds, light worker, perfect. Yes, my belief is the same. But we need to remember this. We came here on the planet Earth, experience the human form. So we can't diminish our human experience here. We need to live life. We need to live life and experience. We need to learn the lesson. So for example, when you came here, learn the lesson as a spiritual form, as a human, okay? You can come here to learn the lesson. For example, came over the anger issue. And when you will be keeping ignoring the anger issue, sorry, my camera is coming down. So when you coming here and ignoring anger issue, so what you can go and do that straight away, okay? So that's why we need to go and learn. That's why we need to go. Sorry, everything is coming down. I hope so. I can just only finish this. Okay, so we came here to. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Be with me. Okay. Fantastic. I hope so. That will be stay for the few seconds. I'm not going to move. So when you come here to experience, so what you can do, you need to keep carry on. You need to start learning the lesson. And when you're suppressing that emotions, you will be repeating that cycle. You don't want to repeat it. I know we're going to 5 dimension and etc. Of course, but no one is. How I can say? I'm not going to do the work instead of you. You need to do your work. You need to heal yourself. That's the period. You have to clear your stuff. That's the 100%. Then you can make a space for much more light, much more beautiful ascending energy. So that's straight away. That's the reason for it you came here on the planet Earth. So please don't bypassing your spirituality. Okay, please don't bypass. You are the spiritual person, but please don't hold yourself back from the healing. Please don't do that stuff. Allow, and ask a lot of questions. Integrate all your energy, all light and all dark, because everything is essential for you. Everything is working for you. Everything is working for your highest. So how you can do that? Definitely realize you've got a shadow. Accept you've got a shadow. Accept your human form. You came here to experience that stuff. I am now acceptation. So what you've got a shadow, you have to deal it with that stuff. You have to go and sit down. If you need help, there are lots of people around, there are lots of beautiful spiritual people who are really, really true with stuff what they're doing. They're not pretending. And you can go and ask for the help. And also the other thing, you need to release your belief. Okay, I can't do that because I'm so sensitive. I can't do that because I'm so fragile. And I can't do that because that's so fresh for me. So what? If it's fresh, that's what? That's the story you've been creating around it. I've been that place so many times. So I know how is that feel. I know how is that feel. I just only came over this really big trauma in my life. But anyway, I can tell you later on. But yeah, what is that's the story around that stuff. So the story you could be creating around something uncomfortable is usually emotions. That was the event. But you've been creating the emotions. So your body, whole the body, remember that stuff. Okay? So you need to release it. And another thing, you need to, like I said, you need to face it. So it doesn't matter if something is new, if something is old. I hope so it's not really old. I hope so it's not 40 years old and you have to release it now. But if yes, that's good for you as well. Then you can come back to your power, because it's all about the throat chakra. So you know the solar eclipse that was a few days ago, that's around the waking all the chakras, but also the throat chakra. Speak your truth, speak your power, don't pretend anyone who you're not, and just only be yourself, because believe me or not, at the end of the day, everyone will be coming to you, because you'll be attracting, you'll be blooming and glowing the beautiful energy. So speak your truth, speak. Even someone doesn't like it, speak it and say it loudly, Yes, and then accept you are the human form, you are the human. Anyway, you are light being and the soul, but also definitely you're here in the physical world, you're the human. You need to experience that stuff and enjoy every moment in your life. Enjoy every moment in your life, because when you're going to enjoy every moment in your life, all the healing will be happening straight away. Because as long you acknowledge that stuff, you've got something inside you needs to be looked after, 80% of your healing is done. So 20% is like that. How does that sound for you? I hope so. It's good. And yes, that's the spirituality. That's the spirituality. And that's the bypassing the spirituality. And that's bypassing ascending stuff to high dimension. But we need to go to do a step by step, step by step, step by step, step by step. I just only mentioned in my story is the wisdom of the grandmother. Please go and read it. That's the beautiful words. Step by step, step by step. And be in the present moment. Because present is now, future is now, past is now. Everything you've got here. So let's go clean our heads. Okay, before I'm going to finish, I would like to, and also I'm inviting you, close your eyes for a few seconds and just set that intention. What would you like to release today? Or what would you like to, yes, release from your body, from your system? Which ones doesn't serve you? So make sure you're just only really, really diving deep in, and don't think too much. Just only ask, and the answer will come. I told you, everything is unraveling for you. So take a nice deep breath in, release. Open your eyes slowly and just rub your palms together. Oh, sorry, rub your palms together. And we can place that intuitively wherever your body, wherever your soul would like to heal today. Okay, so rub it as long your palm will be so strong and hot, and then place it. Oh, my shoulder. So don't think, okay, don't think. So that part of the body, and just place on your heart now. And thank you for showing up today, for my video and for your practice. Thank you. I would like to mention a little bit. So when you're rubbing that palm, and I just want to put it on my shoulder, so that's intuitively you need to release something from your system, from your body. So keep trying, and let me know the comment below after when you finish this. So please share this video as far as you would like to. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful you just when you came here today. And also I'm going to leave my link below. So if that message, my information gave you a little bit knowledge or triggered something inside you, and like always, no obligation, but I would be appreciated. I'll be so happy if you leave me some donation. I'm going to leave that link below, or go to my linking tree. And also, as you know, I published my new book, and which one is a lots of information how to come over the issue of the anger, struggle, and etc. It's a kind of beautiful story about myself as well inside, how I came over my stuff. So also linking tree, go and find it, and don't forget, go to my YouTube channel. So a lot of podcasts with the beautiful people. So please go and visit and let me know how you find it. So beautifully take care of yourself today. Bye for now.